What's up, YouTube? The Gaming Gift here, back with our number 3 in our top 5 favorite mobile/gacha games, and as you can clearly see, we are doing today Final Fantasy Dissidia Opera Omnia. So I'm kind of stuck here, as you can kind of see. The game's been a little wonky. I've been trying to load it for the past 20 minutes. So we're just gonna talk here. So that's not such a bad thing. I'm gonna try and cut down the length of the video because my other ones are kind of talky and whatnot. But anyway, let's get started. So number 3. Why is it in my number 3? Well, one thing for certain about Opera Omnia is the very fact of the combat. I love the way this game plays. The turn-based combat is actually a very nice feel for the way that Dissidia plays. You know, between HP attacks and bravery attacks, it feels nice. It feels fluid. Every single step you take in combat feels very fluid, very thought out. Like, you have to make sure you're doing the right thing to not get screwed up. Very much like how I was talking in Naruto Blazing, but a little more so, because you really gotta sit down and pay attention, because if you do the wrong thing, you can take some serious heat. A lot of the times people would see that as kind of a curse. I don't know. I'm weird. I like me a challenge, so I see that as a very strong blessing in my part. Also, the fact that this is one of the very few gacha games out there currently at the moment that gives you guaranteed 5-star weapons on every single pull. It doesn't matter what kind of 5-star weapon they are, you're guaranteed to at least get one on your multis. And you get free draw tickets. So you're basically getting a chance to do free singles almost with every single event, and you're guaranteed to get free 5-star weapons. What more could I say? And yeah, RNG does play a huge factor. It does kind of suck that you might not get the weapon you're going for or whatnot, but the fact that you can still get a 5-star weapon every single multi, and they give us discounted multis and free multis on the occasion, you can't really argue with that. It's absolutely phenomenal. The story mode, while the story isn't all that great, they're really trying to like imply on the mystery of the gods and everything. Like, I won't talk about it too much, even though there aren't really much spoilers to talk about. You know, I'll leave spoilers out of the video. But the story isn't all that in depth, but it's enough to actually make you want to play, if you know what I mean. A lot of the mobile games kind of either follow the same story of the series that they're following, or their own made-up story. For example, Dokkan Battle, which makes absolute no fucking sense, and you're just doing things. You're just doing things for this story. And this, it actually feels like you actually have a purpose, like you're doing something, you know? They're going around trying to close torsions to try and save the world they were just haphazardly brought to, and they're trying to figure out why they're there, who brought, why they were brought there, and what's going on with this talking Mog. So it's not the greatest story in the world, but it's more than enough to get you going, and I like that very much. If we're going to talk about downsides of the game, there isn't really much to say. Honestly, as a downside of the game, I can really only think of is, while it seems like a lot, there actually isn't much, like, much content to the game. If you really think about it, there's really only story mode and the character events, with the occasional, you know, power chasms thrown in here and there, and artifacts tossed in the Lost World there, here and there, or the summon events, you know, here and there. So a lot of people can argue that there actually isn't like an exceedingly amount of content in this game, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, because it's enough content to feel like you have something to do at all times in this game. There are 9 chapters currently for the story mode. They do character events literally 2 or 3 times a week. I'm not gonna say 4 times, that's like really over exaggerating. And even if it is just doing the same character event over and over, you're doing that character event to farm for artifacts and the missions that they give you with every single event, whether it's to defeat the enemy a certain number of times or just rack up a number of points. And then the summon ones and artifacts, the power casters, all that, they're a fantastic way of earning gems, because while they aren't permanent when they first come out, they're out for like a certain number of days, you get a bunch of gems for doing those things. You get 500 to clear. It's fantastic. So while there isn't a wide variety of things to do in this game, they all seem very similar because you're still playing under the same turn-based combat. There's still more than enough in the game to keep you coming back, to keep you playing, especially if you really enjoy the turn-based combat like I do. Excuse me. So for the negatives, that's really it. I wish I could show you guys some gameplay, but as you can literally see, the whole morning I've just been... You haven't seen the whole morning, but like I'm literally just stuck here. Like I don't know if it's the game or if it's my Wi-Fi or what. but yeah, that'll pretty much do it. I didn't expect it to actually be this much shorter, but there isn't really all that much to talk about. The game's fantastic. Bless your pulls right now for Yuna and Kujo. I feel so sneaky that they brought Yuna out there with fucking Kujo. I hate that guy, but I'm skipping. I'm saving up for Jack. He should be out within the next few months. But look forward to seeing more, because I'm going to be doing some run-throughs of some of the new character events coming out, because they're getting kind of spicy. But that'll do it for the day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Gaming If signing off, and have a wonderful day.